Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Stephen Blanchard, and welcome to the channel where we talk about credit, how to leverage credit, personal credit, how to leverage credit as well as business credit so you can fund your next business venture. If you are finding value in these videos that I'm putting out, do me a favor. Go ahead and push that like button and go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you can get all the latest updates for any videos that are released. Also, just want to say thank you again for everybody that's tuning in, that's helping me build this channel, and just want to say thank you, right? And then last but not least, if you guys want the best tips and tricks on how to network and partner with other people that are also on their credit journey, whether it's intro credit journey, people that are in 700 credit scores, do me a favor, go ahead and join the private Facebook group, right? The link is going to be in the description, and I'll also be in there. And do me a favor, send me a DM, right? If there's any particular videos that you want to see me talk about, whether it's a certain credit card, whether it's a certain business line of credit, whether it's a credit on how to remove inquiries or how to remove a derogatory account, go ahead and shoot me a DM or join the private Facebook group so you can get those best tips and tricks. And that's about it, guys. So let's get started. Today, we're going to talk about the Citi AAdvantage American Airlines World Elite card, right? I actually have this card myself. It's right here. And I love this card, right? Especially if you're a traveler or want to become a traveler, or you even want to travel hack, right? And find some flights for free. So on this particular card, obviously you go to the Citi website and boom, it tells you right here that you can earn 65,000 miles after spending 4,000 in purchases within the first 4 months of account opening. So you can hit that spend bonus by manufacturer spending. You can do it by go ahead and purchasing other flights, but literally you have 4 months to spend $4,000. And then once you spend that 4,000, those points automatically kick in. I'm sorry, those miles, they're not points, they are miles. So there's a big difference. Those miles actually kick in and you will see it on your app or on your account when you log in. The other thing is this card does have an annual fee for $99 and it is waived for the first 12 months. So you really get this card for free as well as all the benefits that come with it. So if we kind of scroll down, just kind of see some of the benefits of owning this card, you will also see that it says turn business expenses into new inspiration. So everyday expense, every expense brings you closer to adventure. So what does that mean? Every single purchase on this card is going to turn into some type of mile, right? So if we start here with the 2X miles, you earn 2 AAdvantage miles for every $1 spent eligible on American airline purchases, right? For every $1 spent on eligible American airline purchases. You also get 2X on the AAdvantage miles for every $1 spent on telecommunication merchants, cable and satellite providers, car rental merchants, and gas stations. So this could be your cell phone, Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, or not Sprint anymore, T-Mobile, US Cellular. It can be your cable and satellite providers, places like Time Warner or Comcast or even Verizon or AT&T and so on and so forth. Car rental merchants, Enterprise, Hertz, Sixth, National Car Rental. So as well as gas stations, right? So you get those 2X miles. And then you also earn 1X miles on every dollar spent on any other purchases. So no matter what, for this particular card, you're going to earn miles for using this card, right? So here are some of the travel perks for the professional adventurer, whether that's you or you want to become one. So your first checked bag is free, meaning that typically when you fly on American Airlines, you get your personal item as well as a small item. But if you want to bring that checked bag, they're going to charge you anywhere between, I think it's up to like $35 now. Right. But just by owning this card as a business owner, you actually get this first check bag free. So you save $35 every time you fly. So if you compound that over time, right, you're going to save that $30 to $35 or $40 every single time. So it's not just the first time you use this card, but your first check bag is free. So on domestic itineraries to reduce your travel cost and boost your bottom line, right? Because we're business owners. Also, you earn an American Airlines companion certificate. So it says for domestic main cabin travel after you spend $30,000 or more in purchases, each card membership year and card membership is renewed. So what does that mean? That means you have to spend $30,000 And then once you spend that $30,000 for whatever business purchases, that you spend on that card, it doesn't have to be you buying airline tickets. It could be, for breakfast or taking someone out to lunch or dinner. You can use this for your card because it is a business expense. But once you hit $30,000, you also get an airline companion certificate. So what is the companion certificate? The companion certificate says, hey, you may have a business partner. It could be your wife. It could be your side chick. It could be your girlfriend. Could be, one of your best friends. They also get to fly with you when you fly as well. Now, it's not a certificate to where they get to fly on their own. They literally have to be on the same flight as you in order to redeem this or use this pass. So what does it say? It says redeeming the certificate costs $99 for the ticketing fee plus $21.60 to $43.20 in government taxes and fees based on the itinerary, right? And this is for domestic travel only. This is not for international flights. And also you get to expand your earning potential with authorized user cards for employees and earn AAdvantage miles for purchases made on each card. So what does that mean? Whether you're a small business or you're a big business, you could be a small business with your wife or your children, or you can be a big business with, multiple employees. If you grant them access to this card as well, anything that they swipe on this card that's a business expense for your company, obviously you don't want them using the card for things that are not business related. You also will continue to earn miles. They don't earn the miles. The miles actually goes to the account holder or business owner, which that'll be yourself. So huge bonus there. So some additional benefits. You also earn 1 loyalty point for every single eligible mile earned from purchases, right? So let's kind of go down here and look at some other things. Like we talked about already, your first check bag is free. Also, let's talk about the APR. So that's one thing a lot of folks don't talk about when it comes to personal credit cards and business credit cards. Typically, and I'll be honest with y'all, when you see these, 65,000 miles or 100,000 points, like on Amex and stuff like that, I want you to always pay attention to the APR, right? Which is going to be your annual, interest rate. So 18.99% to 27.99% based on your credit worthiness. As long as you got a good credit profile, you should be good to go with this. I will say this particular card is inquiry sensitive. Citibank is known to be very inquiry sensitive. So you don't want to apply for this if you have, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus, inquiries on your Experian report. Most of the time it's going to pull from Experian, but depending on the state you may live in, it could pull from Equifax. I haven't seen it pull from TransUnion. But what you want to do is get those inquiries removed, get down to like 1 or 2, and then apply and make sure your credit profile is ready to go for it. Let's see here. Yeah, so all in all, first check bag is free. You also get bonus miles, so balance transfers, cash advantage checks that access your credit card account, items and services returned for credit, unauthorized charges, etc. Just make sure you take a look and kind of read the ins and outs of this particular card. There's a lot. There's a lot. So typically, when you apply for this card, you will earn anywhere between your starter limit could be anywhere between 10 to 15,000 if your credit profile is structured right. If not, it could be a lower limit. I know typically Citi may not give you an instant response. If you don't get an instant response, it's probably going to be a manual review, which could take, maybe a week or two. I think this particular card, it took about 2 weeks for them to approve me. And then out of nowhere, I got an email saying I was approved. They may even do an address validation where they send you something in the mail for you to call back and send them the code or give them the code that they gave you in the mail. So just kind of be careful, when you're filling out the application. It's fairly easy. You click apply now, put in all your personal and business information. This card it is a business credit card that is going to require a personal guarantor or a personal guarantee, which will be yourself. So what does that mean? That means that you'll enter your business information, but you'll also be entering in your personal information as well. So make sure your personal credit is together. You'll enter your business information as well as your business name as well as your EIN. This is not one of those cards that stands on its own without using any of your personal information. So fairly easy to apply. Do me a favor, guys. Go ahead and apply. I personally like this card. Anybody that gets approved, go ahead and post in the comment. Kind of tell me what your limit is, or if you have any questions before you pull that trigger, feel free to leave a comment or go ahead and inbox me. But do me the last favor. Go ahead and join the private Facebook group. Post all your questions and comments, concerns in there if you have to. If not, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Talk soon.